guys, it's AG Awesomeness11, and today I'll be showing you my doll area. I'll be starting with the mudroom area. So this is kind of what I call the mudroom. So first, there's our generation wardrobe thing. I have 2 bookmarks from the Choose Your Own Adventure books, and the Star You ones. And then a Grace Thomas thingy. I don't really know what that is. And then 3 stars from American Girl. And then, of course, inside I just store my clothing, if I can get this open. And then up here, up there, I store all of my shoes. I don't think any of my dolls are wearing shoes at the moment. So I think all of them are up there. At least they should be. Next to the wardrobe is like what I used to call the mudroom. So I'll show you. Grab the thing. So in here there are 2 hangers that are empty. American Girl hoodie. See that? I don't remember what it's called. And then the hoodie that my grandma made. And then there's cats. It's a tank top in there. And what I used for their suitcase because I don't have any. And then up here I just have Ruthie's accessories bag from the this is from the laundry, our generation set, which I have, except I don't have it in my house right now. And then there's Lanie's accessories bag, just a random backpack, and a random bag. Moving along to the storage, hair caddy thingy bidinger. As you can tell, it's from American Girl, because it says American Girl right there. Inside, I really just keep my clothing, my hair stuff, I don't know, randomness on my camera. And then in here, I don't know, a ton of random stuff that I'm not gonna give you an in-depth tour unless you want me to. Above the caddy, there are some just household things like a chore chart and the rules, which are be nice, no tackling, no revenge, and do your chores. And then the chore chart is right next to it, and Abby has to organize, Ruthie has to do laundry, which is kind of unfortunate because I don't have the laundry set in my house right now. Grace has to make the food, and yeah, you can probably read. The kitchen! This is the our generation gourmet kitchen thingy. I don't know what it's called. And of course I have the red edition because I got it for Christmas last year, so I don't have the purple and pink and gray one, and then that one that's not like this. That AG Dollz has. Yeah. If you want, I'll do an in-depth tour because that would make this video long, so yeah. Oh, and by the way, my voice just sounded weird. I have the pizza box next to it, so whenever they want to have a pizza party, it's right there. They don't even have to go get it. And my brother loves to play with this. He likes the popcorn. This is the living room, and Ruthie's just sitting there. She says hi. Anyway, move her. So, Ruthie was sitting on this American Girl couch fold-out thingy that I got at a hotel in Chicago when I went to the store to get Ruthie. And then the pillow on there my grandma made. It's actually where I keep my, where I put my teeth after I lose them, but it's perfectly doll-sized, so I just put it there. Next to that, there's this little, our generation shoebox. It's from the, what is it? I think it's the Stars and Stripes shoes. Stripes Ahoy. Stripes Ahoy, which they're really cute. So there's a duck that I got from my school, in a raffle thing. And then there's a little plant from the kitchen, because plants are cool. And yeah. And this is the couch. It's like, I don't know, actually my grandma got it for me from a garage sale. Long story short, then my other grandma and I made the bedding for it, so yeah. And then there's also Isabel's head sticking out. I should probably move the mini dolls. There we go. But anyway, yeah, my grandma and I made the bedding for it, and AG, Mommy and Me AG, she has it. It's in Sage's room. If you watch one of her tours, I think it was like the 2014 one that I watched, and I saw it, so I'm like, cool, I have it. Really, this is the only area that I remodeled, but this is the bedroom area. It's kind of cramped, but yet cozy, and then there's 2 dolls up there. Yeah, in front of the chair thingy-bidinger. I like saying that. There's a praline poster that says Dream Big Dreams. Then, I don't know why, but I just wrote random and drew a face in it, facing the O, because I'm random. And then right there is a AG Webkin010 poster because she's cool, and it has all her dolls' names. I might need to update that. I think I do. Do I have enough room? She has so many dolls. So first I'm in the bedroom area, I'm gonna start with Kit's bed, which is right behind the couch, but in the bedroom area. It's weird. So this is Kit's bed. It's just a box. And Grace's butt tag is hanging out. Ew. Anyway, so on her bed there's just a ton of mini dolls. I should probably put something separating those 2 rooms, but I haven't. So there's just a ton of mini dolls just on her bed. And then there's some pillows and a sheet. And her box is actually Jenna's MAG box. Here, I'll show you that. This is how I know it's Jenna's box. It was gonna be a bed. I got the idea from Ruthie. So they made a bed for Julie. And yeah, or Annie made a bed for Julie. So yeah, yeah. That's, wow. Okay, I'm not making any sense. On the walls, and that poster has already been talked about, so don't think that I didn't do it, because I did. Above Kit's bed, there's her bed, yeah. There are 2 coconuts. They're like actually cards. Here, some fell from behind there, so I'll just show you them. They're like, I don't know. See? Focus! I didn't even know my camera could focus. Anyway. Okay, this isn't going well, but anyway, that's what the back of those look like, except they're different numbers or something. It's basically a card game, but has coconut on it. Above her, like, nightstand, which that's the nightstand. It's really just a box that I got from Kmart. Pink Sparkles AG Etsy. And that's what my stuff came in. And there's a little Yorkie. Not a Yorkie. Wow. I'm failing at this. A little Westie, because my aunt has a Westie dog and she's so adorable. And then a MAG box from like 2 years ago. There's also a cupcake. And above the nightstand, I'm saying this again because I totally got off topic, but there's a sign that says Welcome Kit, and yeah, I don't know who would have made it, but it would have been Ruthie or Lanie because she's my 3rd doll. Anyway, to the point, there are 2 posters. One is for Mixie7, which is Micah on it, and then all her dolls' names, because I love her videos, and then Anna, as we all know, Basil Mentos, and then all like 9 of her dolls. I think she has 9. 1 second, I'll count. On the end of Kit's bed, there's like this little treasure chest that I painted at church, VBS. So in here, there's just random stuff. See, there's like a camera and a puffball and a creeper. Oops, I stole that from my brother. And then anyway, close it. And then on the bottom, there's a verse. And my name. Moving along to like that 3-in-1 bed by American Girl, except I made it because I don't have that kind of money. So their bed is different than Kit's bed. It's just a box with a mattress on it, which is actually bigger than the box, but yet smaller at the same time because it's not as long, but it's wider. I don't know, it doesn't make any sense, but yeah, I have them. I need to use them. So yeah, there's the bedding and a pillow, and then in there are 2 coconuts, except they're kind of being blocked right now. There we go, you can see now. And then there's like this find a way to play every day poster. It has honey on it. It's really cute. See, there's honey. And if it will focus. And it won't. Oh, there we go. So, and then there's a sign on Ruthie's box, I believe. Here, I'll check. Well, yeah, it's Ruthie's box. Lanie's box is up there. So Ruthie's box has a sign that says welcome Jenna, and then the back of Kit's has a sign that says welcome Mia. Over here, this is kind of like, I have a ton of post-it notes with random stuff on it. And anyway, I have some crutches in my dollhouse because Mia's a gymnast and an ice skater, and she's clumsy. This is kind of like the music area, except you cannot stand back there. At least I don't think so. So then there's like a music stand, the guitar set, and the violin set. For the nightstand, for Ruthie and Lanie's section, I guess, there's a laptop, which of course is from 2010 because it's Lanie, and then in there's just stuff. It's like an apples to apples game because I love apples to apples. And now for Ruthie and Lanie's bed. Kit is on their bed. I'm gonna put her on her bed. And then Lanie. So this is again another one of the Murphy bed types. It's just a mattress that my grandma made, and then the bedding my grandma made also, and then a doll hospital box because Lanie had to go to the hospital. Anyway, there's also a pillow back there. And then this is Ruthie's random wall, which there are a couple things missing. Oh, something fell. I think it was Lanie's poster. I'll fix that. And yeah, this is Ruthie's random wall, and don't ask where I got the idea for it, but I kind of just grabbed like random things. Like I have a sign that says Bertaley because why not? And then this is Welcome Ruthie, which I don't know who could have made it because Ruthie was my first doll. And there's the sign that says Welcome Lanie. Ruthie, just a name tag. And then sign that says $40. Don't ask about that because I really don't know. And then a sign that says Unicorn University because Abby works at Unicorn University, and don't ask about that too. Then a sign, and the sign that says United States of American Girl. And I just had something about the Pink Sparkles AG poster, but anyway. And then there's 3 coconuts because coconut is adorable. And also on the walls, this has been in like all of my doll areas, except I haven't made a tour of one since last year, and I've updated it so many times. Trust me, I change it like every month. Anyway, as I was saying, this has been in like all my doll areas, but it's just a picture of all my dolls in order, not like from for age. Anyway, as I was saying, this has been in like all my doll areas, but it's just a picture of all my dolls in order, not like from for age, but here I'll tell you which age they're in. So, I mean which order they're in. Ruthie's first, Lanie's second, Kit's third, Jenna's fourth, Mia's fifth, Grace's sixth, and then Abby is 7th. Before the coconuts fell, I don't remember what I was saying, but anyway, yeah. This is the bed that they share, because they're twins. And then there's 2 coconuts on the wall because it's cute. Then there's sign that says Grace, and then Abby, and then Unicorn University, Professor Abigail J. McConnell, and Studies of Unicornology, and there's a little unicorn, which is their mascot. And also, don't ask about that, but I filmed a video about it, so that'll be up eventually. Or maybe it's been up by now. I don't know! I think that's my whole doll area, so now I'm going to show you my cat. Okay, this video's over. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And my cat says bye.